Good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here today. Appreciate you taking a few moments. If you will, like, share, comment on the post. And then if you like, we'll look at one verse today in the book of Ruth. Ruth chapter 4, verse number 13. It says there, "So Boaz took Ruth, and she became his wife, and he went into her, and the Lord gave her conception, and she bore a son." This may seem like a fairly insignificant passage. It really just relays, I guess, what we would expect to happen when a man takes a wife, that they end up having a child. And again, this seems, again, nothing out of the ordinary, nothing that you wouldn't expect to happen. However, this is an important conception. This is an important birth. Ruth would give birth to a son named Obed. And why that is important is it reveals to us God's plan. And God's not only here his plan for redeeming Ruth, but ultimately his plan for redeeming mankind, because Obed would end up being the grandfather of King David. And we know then that eventually our Messiah, Jesus, would come from that lineage. And so this, not only do we have Boaz fulfilling his promise to redeem Ruth and marry her, but then we see that ultimately God is honoring his commitment, as he had said all the way back in the book of Genesis, when he told the serpent that the descendant of Eve would ultimately crush him, would defeat him. And so, again, this is, again, an important moment in not only the history of Ruth and Boaz and this young child Obed, but ultimately in our history as well, as God continues to weave in and out of the tapestry of life and in and out of circumstances to give them this child, this very, again, very special child, not just an ordinary child. Again, I'm sure that we're going to read in the next few verses how the ladies in the neighborhood got all giggly, as they usually do when a baby is born, and looks like maybe they threw her what we'd call a baby shower, and they were all excited. But again, they were excited because a child was born. But as we look at it again and understand that this child was carrying on the lineage, carrying on the family name, the family tree, if you will, that would ultimately fulfill the destiny, the plan of God. This child, through all the bobbing and weaving we've come through in the book of Ruth, in just 3.5 little short chapters of all the twists and turns and people moving around and gleaning fields and redeeming people and all these things, ultimately we see that God was working to provide our salvation, that he was working to provide this lineage that would ultimately bring about our Savior. And so the lesson for us, I think, this morning, one that just stands out to me, is we never take our salvation for granted. We never think, get in our mind or somehow forget how much God worked and how God maneuvered and made it possible that we would have a Savior, that he worked again through all these strange situations and circumstances and family trees and redeeming people and all these things, so that you and I could have a Savior. Think about that today. As you go about today, you remember that God loved you so much, he worked all through history to bring us a living Savior. Have a good day. We'll see you here tomorrow morning.